The year 2022 will forever hold the privilege of being the one that saw the birth of this proactive initiative carried out under the auspice of the Fondation Humanité, created in a globally challenging social context specifically characterized by the detrimental effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, which not only decimated millions of individuals worldwide, but also left behind an unprecedented economic and social crisis. The Fondation Humanité, a non-profit association, is a call to our sense of humanism and acts of kindness that we can collectively undertake. Firstly, in favor of our fellow human beings who find themselves in situations of vulnerability or precariousness, and secondly, as protagonists of social development through actions that we are called to carry out in certain specific environments of our society. More concretely, the main objective of the Fondation Humanité is to provide holistic support, both as urgent and long-term responses, to the multiple needs of well-targeted and vulnerable population in order to contribute in some way to the improvement of their daily lives, notably through individual and collective transformation.
La Fondation Humanité, c'est une association sans but lucratif. Donc à ce titre, elle est aussi considérée comme une organisation non gouvernementale de développement.
Fondation Humanité isn't a government agency. It is a non-profit group inspired by the Baha'i faith. The mission comes from a place of faith and compassion, helping those in need. Imagine someone who can't even afford a simple meal for the children. Fondation Humanité believes that everyone, no matter how little they have, can make a difference. Even a small contribution can be a lifesaver. Sharing what we have is what being human is all about. But Fondation Humanité goes beyond just giving a handout. They believe in empowering people to build a better future for themselves and their communities. We all have a role to play in making the world a better place, not just governments or big organizations. We should remember that, and I quote, "We were created to bring good to the world and live together in peace," unquote. Fondation Humanité works to improve lives, both individually and as a whole, bringing people closer together. It is about helping each other and creating a stronger, more unified society.
Individuelle et collective de la société en renforçant par le fait même la cohésion sociale.
If the year 2022 consisted of making its presence through intervention and action taken in various fields, during the year 2023, the Fondation Humanité focused on systemizing its efforts and resources by refocusing its activities on its main sphere of action, namely the educational sector, with the objective of ensuring a better quality of education in all its forms and access to education for the vulnerable and most deprived categories of society. In the education sector, intervention may include, among others, the constructions and operationalization of schools, financial support in terms of school materials and equipment to other communities or private schools, capacity building for teaching staff, organizing vocational training for certain vulnerable categories of society, granting full or partial scholarship to students. Furthermore, beside its main focus in the education domain, the Fondation Humanité can intervene within the framework of holistic support in favor of targeted population whose progress requires more than resolution of a single problem.
L'approche holistique est une approche qui a été pensée par la Fondation.
Instead of focusing on just one problem at a time, Fondation Humanité takes a big picture approach. They call this a holistic approach. Here's why it matters. Imagine you are helping a family. You might focus on their health, but they can afford medicine and it won't work. The kids might need to stay home from school to be cared for, which hurts the education. Fondation Humanité wants to understand how to address all these challenges together. They want to help entire communities thrive by tackling all the different issues they face. Apart from Kinshasa and considering its national vocation, the Fondation Humanité is already present in 8 provinces of the Democratic Republic of Congo, namely Haut-Katanga, Lualaba, Tanganyika, North Kivu, South Kivu, Kasai, Kasai Central, and Kasai Oriental. In its 2 years of existence, the Fondation Humanité has managed to establish contact with some external partners, including Faith World in Action, FOA, and Africa and Europe Some Horizon, AFRESH, while also participating in forums such as Laboria Forum and Ethical Business Build the Future.
Au niveau national, pour cette année 2023, la Fondation a interagi avec principalement 2 organisations.
Nationally, Fondation Humanité actively connected with other organizations in 2023 to keep partnership with Faith World in Action and Together for a New Africa. With FOA, we learn and grow. They offer available training in areas like management, finances, and using technology effectively. We also participated in their yearly review, sharing our accomplishments from 2022 and planning for 2023 alongside other FOA partners. Together for a New Africa, a youth-focused organization introduced us to the AFRESH project. This exciting initiative promotes cultural exchange between young people from Africa and Europe. Beyond this partnership, we participated in several important forums. The Laboria Forum allowed us to learn about government programs supporting young entrepreneurs. Additionally, the Ethical Business Build the Future Forum focused on ethical practices in businesses.
Nous avons participé à Laboria Forum. Nous avons eu la chance d'en apprendre davantage.
We also had the privilege of participating in the think tank Minzoto space. This event, organized by the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo, brought together Congolese youth, government officials, and President himself. It provided a platform for young people to voice their concerns and needs directly to those in power.
Du président de la République, l'espace think tank.
This collaboration demonstrates Fondation Humanité committed to working with others to create a lasting impact on the lives of Congolese citizens.
L'État congolais ou le président de la République, pour qu'ils puissent être plus proches et en apprendre davantage sur leurs préoccupations, leurs besoins. Donc c'était l'espace Think Tank Minzoto.
In accordance with Article 26 of its statutes, the Fondation Humanité is equipped with a coordination responsible for the daily management of the organization. In this capacity, the coordination is entrusted with the general mission of achieving the objective of the Foundation, ensuring the proper management of assets and resources, and ensuring ongoing control of delegated activity and missions. Its offices are located at number 8, Province Avenue, Gulf District, in the Gombe Commune, Kinshasa.
Je vais vous parler de mon organe, qui est la coordination, le comité de coordination.
I am going to tell you about my coordinating body, the Coordination Committee, as part of its mission to manage the Foundation on a day-to-day basis, which means that it is a permanent body. The Coordination Committee has functioned on a regular basis throughout 2023 in order to translate Foundation vision into reality. Our doors were open 295 days of the year. On the basis of the project and the action plan adopted at the General Assembly, the coordination team succeeded in mobilizing 90% of the expected financial resources. With these resources, out of the 11 activities set out in the action plan, The coordinating committee was able to carry out 9, some completely and others partially. This represents an implementation rate of around 82%. Among the achievements accomplished by the Fondation Humanité during the year 2023, the most important ones include the launch and operationalization of this complex scolaire Humanité in Ngomba Kinkusa in Kinshasa, which rightly should be considered as the flagship achieved by the Fondation Humanité during the year 2023. Located in this secluded neighborhood of the Ngaliema commune, the complex scolaire Humanité was inaugurated on Sunday, September 10th, 2023, in the presence of local authorities, various guests, parents, students, and many inhabitants of the Kibambe locality who flocked to the dedication ceremony in an atmosphere of joy and excitement, seeing such a gem being established in this remote corner of the society. Although situated in this peripheral and remote environment of the city, the complex scolaire Humanité is equipped with infrastructure built in accordance with the international standard, with modern materials and equipment. It thus provides children with a dignified, comfortable and secure environment, as well as quality education, all at an affordable price.
Le complexe scolaire Humanité a vu le jour en septembre 2023, c'est-à-dire au cours de l'année scolaire 2023.
The doors of Complexe Scolaire Humanité opened in September 2023, welcoming its first students. We started with kindergarten for children between 3 and 5 years old. This year we also have a full primary program with classes from grades 1 to 6. The school will be expanding in September 2024. We'll be adding classes for grades 7 and 8. Then in 2025-2026 school year, high school will be available. We understand that sometimes kids don't feel well at school. That's why we have school nursery. Our trained nurses can provide basic first aid, so there is no need to rush parents right away unless it's serious. We offer a lot of support to our teachers to help them to be best they can be. We have training session meeting to discuss different teaching methods and study circles. We also provide examples for lessons that use a skill-based approach. This approach puts the students at the center of their learning. The teacher is like a guide helping each child develop their unique skills. Instead of test covering everything learned, teacher focus on the student progress and skill development. This helps them become better learners overall.
Et tout cela, les enseignants en ont comme séance dans différentes séances de formation que nous avons avec eux.
According to the education consultants of the Fondation Humanité, this modern school aims to create a new breed of individuals.
We launched the Complexe Scolaire Humanité project in Ngomba Kinkusa, in the commune of Ngaliema. At the Complexe Scolaire Humanité, we talk about 3 types of education. Material education, which looks after all the comfort of the body. Human or intellectual education. And spiritual education, which impart wisdom so that this intelligence can be applied for the good. The people who live in Ngomba Kinkusa are human beings like us, and we have equal rights. So, looking at the context of Ngomba Kinkusa, difficult access, no road infrastructure, no appropriate infrastructure to provide quality education, a low-income population, and so on. In view of all of this, we thought we should help this population to have access to quality education. The aim is to make this environment, this school, a center of influence or light. As a result, there are other components such as continuing education for young people, girls and mothers. A number of extracurricular activities are organized to develop and cultivate the local population. The schools must be a tool that stimulates reflection so that the community can find the means to respond to the needs of the characterized. Beyond the ordinary practice of the classroom, it becomes a framework that stimulates reflection within the community building process, and that works to bring people together, build unity with different populations, culture and religion, so that we can work together to develop the community.
As we can see, the Complexe Scolaire Humanité is more than just a school. It aims to change the social context of the locality. Man is the supreme talisman, but lacking proper education, he has been frustrated and deprived of what rightfully belongs to him. As the second significant achievement of the year 2023, it is worth noting the generous vocational training provided to 138 vulnerable young adults, men and women in Lubumbashi and Bukavu.
The Fondation Humanité training program will last 3 months. It also marks the official launch of the activities of this non-profit organization, which works in collaboration with reference events. Its mission is to provide support for young people and vulnerable people in computer skills.
In the Democratic Republic of Congo, as many countries around the world, a significant portion of the population find itself in a vulnerable situation due to social circumstances such as wars, unemployment, early pregnancies, rendering them incapable of meeting the basic social needs. It is in this context that the Fondation Humanité has focused on widows, single mothers, orphans, and those who have not completed the regular schooling and find themselves in dependent situation with the aim of the financial and social empowerment. In this context, since December 2022, the Fondation Humanité has been organizing vocational training in centers connected to the network of its partner schools, namely La Référence College in Lubumbashi and École International Enfants du Monde in Bukavu. These certifying training programs, organized for an average duration of 6 months, aims to equip learners with practical knowledge, transforming them into qualified human resources for various professions. With this goal in mind, out of approximately 200 enrolled individuals, 138 successfully completed the training in the following fields: 52 in tailoring and dressmaking, 11 in mechanics and fitting, 43 in computer science, 4 in masonry, 28 in aesthetics. However, it is important to note that the Fondation Humanité does not only aim to provide training to these individuals. More importantly, its ultimate objective is to help them emerge from the vulnerability by practicing a profession related to their training, thereby becoming socially and financially independent. Support measures are envisaged for this purpose, as explained by the Deputy Coordinator of the Fondation Humanité.
On ne donne pas seulement les certificats et on s'arrête là, mais pour accompagner nos récipiendaires,
we can't only give out certificates and say that's enough. We support our participants. We have 4 support options. The first option is to set up micro units in the form of workshop, depending on the course of study: sewing workshop, beauty salons, mechanics, and fitting workshops. The second option is to recommend some participants to local companies. And of course, before doing so, we talk to local companies, our partners, who are prepared to take them on work placements that may even lead to employment. We recruit some of them as employees for Foundation projects because we have projects
where we want to send them for work or for our partners project. In training courses, there are always those who are brilliant, those who stand out, and these are taken on as trainers in the training center.
Et cela, nous les prenons comme formateurs dans le centre de formation de la Fondation. La formation continue dans la gestion de ces récipiendaires.
To date, the Fondation Humanité is engaged in supporting some beneficiaries in the implementation of a few pilot projects related to the training received. The distribution of 238 desks to 10 schools, along with financial support granted to 2 other schools, rightly deserves to be considered as the third major achievement of the Fondation Humanité this second year. As part of this intervention, the Fondation Humanité has chosen to support some community and private schools located in an outskirts of urban centers or in rural areas, which are facing precarious situations regarding the infrastructure, furniture, teaching materials, and more, with the aim of improving the quality of education to some extent. For the year 2023, 2 types of support to schools were implemented, one being financial and the other in terms of provision of school equipment, as explained by the financial officer of the Fondation Humanité.
La première assemblée générale avait retenu d'assister en moyens financiers.
The first general meeting decided to provide financial support and school equipment to 11 schools in 5 provinces: South Kivu, Eastern Kasai, Mid Kasai, Upper Katanga, and Kinshasa province. However, taking into account the fact that 90% of the funds has been mobilized, and also the ideal period in which to carry out this intervention, particularly in the context of infrastructure, rehabilitation, 10 schools, including 5 in Lubumbashi, in High Katanga, and 5 in South Kivu, received a donation of school desks. A total of 238 benches were distributed. 2 other schools received financial support, one in Baraka, in South Kivu, and the other in Lukalaba, in Eastern Kasai, with a view to improving the quality of the school infrastructure. The first had seen its roof blown off, and the walls of the second were cracked by torrential rains. The foundation was not insensitive to the disaster. Without this intervention, there will be no 2023-2024 school year, no functioning for these 2 schools. We assure the selected schools that have not yet been served that this is just postponed. The Fondation Humanité has by no means forgotten about you. The contribution to the continuation of anti-erosion works in Gomba Kinkusa also deserves to be counted among the achievements displayed by the Fondation Humanité during the year 2023. Indeed, the Ngomba Kinkusa neighborhood received special support as part of the implementation of the holistic approach, another intervention framework of the Fondation Humanité in favor of small, well-targeted communities. Through this approach, which involves identifying and finding comprehensive solutions for a vulnerable population, the Fondation Humanité, in addition to various actions taken in favor of the population of this neighborhood, has continued its support and assistance to initiatives aimed at combating erosion in this locality. During the year 2023, the Fondation Humanité has firmly confirmed to working on the protection and fighting against environmental degradation. With this involvement of the Complexe Scolaire Humanité, local dignitaries and other neighborhood structures, including churches. Several approaches and initiatives has been implemented for this purpose, as explained by the project officer of the Fondation Humanité.
Toujours dans le cadre d'un appui holistique, nous avons décidé, avec les notables du quartier, de veiller à répondre aux besoins sociaux qui sont dans les quartiers.
As part of our holistic support approach, we have decided to work with the local community leaders to ensure that the social needs of the area are met. This includes the need to combat the erosion that has swallowed up dozens of houses and threatening the safety of the entire locality. We began with a meeting with the notable to assess and identify the problems affecting the locality. Then came a feasibility study with professionals, mobilizing human and financial resources to meet the needs. With the support of the local stakeholders, we started by building a water collector that will be 385 meters long and protecting the banks to prevent them from collapsing, which are 20 to 25 meters high. We are working to help the parents, pupils of Complexe Scolaire Humanité, and other members of the local community by planting plants to consolidate the soil. Vetiver and bamboos have been planted with the help of specialists in the field to help stop erosion until the containment work is finished. We are appealing to local efforts to find the means, materials, and human resources needed by all our social, financial, technical, and other partners to support this community in Kimbambe. I would like to point out that this is the biggest erosion in the locality, but there are 5 other erosions ahead.
Apporter leur appui afin de protéger cette localité de Kibambé. Je me permets de signaler que c'est la plus grande érosion de notre quartier, de la localité de Kibambé, mais il y en a 5 autres têtes d'érosion.
The fight against erosion in Ngomba Kinkusa is a long-term endeavor. Therefore, the Fondation Humanity considers it as a process that requires long-term effort and intervention from the public authorities and possibly technical and financial partners. Arts, craft, and science enrich the world of existence and contribute to its exaltation. Nevertheless, science beneficial to the people of the earth should be acquired, not those that begin with words and end with words. The initiation of the implementation of the Kelasi project also deserves to be marked as an important footprint among the achievements of the year 2023. During its first General Assembly, the Fondation Humanité presented the Kelasi project, a 5-year educational project involving the construction and operationalization of 5 technical schools in some provinces of the Democratic Republic of Congo. The province of Lualaba, Olomami, Tanganyika, South Kivu, and Congo Central has been selected as pilot provinces. The profound meaning of this project is to establish vocational schools in order to provide the country with both skilled and highly skilled workers in profession needed for its development. The ultimate objective is to balance with other broadly provided trainings in the country that do not pertain to vocational fields and to reduce reliance on qualified labor from abroad. Another distinctive feature of this project is its implementation process, which is equally unique and innovative, according to Mr. Joe Ompagna, the project officer of the Fondation Humanité.
Kelasi est un concept lingala qui signifie école. C'est dans ce contexte que la Fondation Humanité compte au cours des 5 prochaines années, 2024-2025.
Kelasi is a Lingala concept meaning school. Over the next 5 years, 2024-2028, the Fondation Humanité plans to build and operate 5 technical vocational training schools. the Fondation Humanité wants to respond to a need in the country.
Il vient la première étape qui consiste à consulter les bénéficiaires.
There are several stages to this project. In the preparatory phase of the project, the first step consists of consulting the beneficiary communities, informing them of the project and familiarizing them with it. The step following this consultation consists of defining the sectors that these communities need. This is followed by a study of the architectural, material, technical, and other feasibilities. Then comes the mobilization of resources and finally the launch and monitoring of the work.
Lorsque la quatrième étape est bouclée, que nous passons à la dernière étape qui est le lancement et bien sûr le suivi des travaux du projet.
To this end, in 2023, the Foundation has managed to acquire and legally secure 3 concessions in 3 of the prioritized provinces, Lualaba, Holomami, and Tanganyika. And it is preparing to proceed with its implementation of various stages of the implementation process as described by the project officer. You live to do good and bring joy to the hearts of others, Baha'u'llah also said. The Fondation Humanité is a true social assistant. Despite its action in the education sector, which is its preferred domain, and given its nature, the Fondation Humanité can sporadically carry out social intervention to alleviate to some extent the difficulties encountered by certain vulnerable categories of the population. In accordance with its essence, the Fondation Humanité acts in its capacity as a loving father to orphans, as a refuge to souls in distress, as a treasure for the poor, and as a remedy for the sick, by aiding every victim of oppression without forgetting the disadvantaged. During the year 2023, the Fondation Humanité distributed a batch of medicine to the Military General Hospital of Reference at Camp Kokolo, and also to the Kabinda Elderly Hospice in Kinshasa. Here is another generous action to add to its achievements. Similarly, in order to consolidate the momentum of the agricultural cooperative initiated in Mweka in 2022, and to alleviate to some extent the women of this locality in the process of transforming cassava chips and maize seeds into flour, the Fondation Humanité provided them with a meal. Fondation Humanité hasn't just focused on major cities. We have been busy in many rural areas across the Democratic Republic of Congo. That includes provinces like North Kivu, South Kivu, Lualaba, and Upper Katanga. We also haven't forgotten about Kasai province. In Mweka, we help turn farmers work in a cooperative, a kind of team effort backed in 2023. To help them store their crops better, we even provided them with a special machine called a mill. Years may follow, but they are not the same. The year 2023, the second year of existence of the Fondation Humanité, was indeed a real turning point. This young foundation tirelessly continues its path with its eyes set on its noble social objective. It has taken action and refuses to be counted among those who only talk about the ideals without making an effort to put them into practice. The Fondation Humanité invites us to build reserves for the indigents, to be a treasure trove of wealth for the poor, a beneficial remedy for those who suffer. Let us be doctors and nurses for the sick. Let us become social artisans, promoters of friendship, honor, and reconciliation in this contingent world. Let us be humane. Let us be the Fondation Humanité. In this decisive and unavoidable turning point, the year 2024 will reveal much, all for the strengthened social cohesion.